The archive. I built a 240 book infrastructure. The floodgates. You probably never heard of the pen name AJ, but I have 240 books in my archive, and 73 of them, yes, 73 of them out of my 240 book catalog are live on Amazon right now. I'm not saying this to brag, no, not at all, because that's not me, far from it. I'm saying it because I want to show you that the infrastructure behind it. Most people think writing is just about inspiration. I'm here to show you that for me, it is about observation. I don't just write fiction. I don't just write fiction. I write the stories that are happening in our real world around us right now. I've had these stories in my head for years. In fact, I had these stories in my head since I was 10. And I finally decided to unleash the floodgates. Today, we're auditing the system behind the madness. Phase 1, the observation protocol. How do you get to 240 stories? You treat the world like a case file. I observe the patterns in global communications, the logic of poaching, the portfolios of billionaires, and the historical mechanics of empires. I don't see these as separate topics. I see them as raw material. When I write, I'm not inventing worlds. When I write, I'm not inventing worlds. I am extracting the logic of our very own world in which we reside and putting it into a narrative format. You see, that is why that is why for me, writing is soothing. Writing for me is so soothing. It's how I process the complexity of reality. It's on an intellectual release for me, or it is an intellectual release for me. Phase 2, the production architecture. People often ask me, how do you manage that volume? The answer is simple. I treat my writing catalog exactly how I treat my forensic investigation videos. It requires a military grade metadata system. I map out my multi-volume sagas, organize my keywords, and maintain a constant, steady output of assets. When you have 73 books live, you are not just an author, you're an asset manager. If you want to scale your output, you have to stop acting like a tortured artist and start acting like a systems architect. The verdict? The sovereign creator? The lesson here isn't about my books. It's about your own output. What are you observing in your life how can I say it? What are you observing in your life that you haven't documented yet? What stories or forensic insights are sitting in your head waiting for you to open the floodgates? You see, you need a system to handle that volume. For me, writing is relaxing, as I stated. It's soothing, but it also is highly strategic. By documenting the world, I'm not just creating a library, I'm building a digital estate. Your task this week, identify the one story or system you have been observing and document it. Build the infrastructure, open the gates, and own your output.